Okay, my phone is going crazy that I'm recording on, and it keeps saying that I can't record during the call. Okay, the one that I'm trying to record. Okay, now I had to restart it. Now this one won't let me push buttons. Okay, now it's letting me do it that I'm recording. It was frozen and wouldn't let me push the keys. Use the keypad.
Long Beach Parks, Recreation, and Marine. This is Austin. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to get knowledge on who I contact about the public bathrooms.
Is there a specific park that we're talking about, or just in general?
Where are the public bathrooms located in Long Beach? Where are the public bathrooms?
Just like across the city?
Okay, where?
No, that's my question. My question.
Yes, across the city. Yes, across the city.
There's various public restrooms at our park facilities across the city.
Right, I'm asking where they're at. Are you hiding it?
Do you have a particular?
No, I want to know how many is it? How many is it?
I don't have that information.
Okay, so you're withholding the bathrooms, knowledge of where the bathrooms are. Who would not withhold knowledge of where the bathrooms are, the public bathrooms?
I wouldn't even begin to know. They're at our park facilities.
Where are they? I mean, how do you find as a tourist where the parks are and the bathrooms?
I honestly, I don't understand.
So Parks and Recreation don't know where the Parks and Recreation is?
I still don't follow, man.
Okay, if this is Parks and Recreation and you have no knowledge of where the Parks and Recreation is?
We have so many parks.
Right, I'm a tourist and I'd like to know how do you find out if it's it?
Are you asking what?
Yes, well, I'd like to know where they're at so I can utilize the parks and take advantage of it, and we have knowledge of where the bathrooms are. And if nobody one is telling a tourist on how to use those facilities in the parks, then how would they use it if no one wants them to know? So calling Parks and Recreation to get knowledge of where the Parks and Recreation are, and you're withholding it, how would someone combat that? Repeatedly keeps happening. Where would you go to find out where the Parks and Recreation is in the bathrooms? And your Parks and Recreation and don't have that knowledge? It's only one city.
Correct, it's one city.
Okay, and with this one city, you have no knowledge with Parks and Recreation of where they're at.
I don't know where every single park in our city is.
Okay, well, where are the ones that you know about? Where are those at?
Our office is in El Dorado West. I'm familiar with.
So it said the key for the prompt said Long Beach. It changed to El Dorado.
I don't follow.
Okay, you don't follow with two different cities? What the meaning of two different cities is?
No, it's all still in Long Beach.
Okay, so El Dorado is in Long Beach. I'm new. I'm a tourist.
The park is in Long Beach, correct.
Okay, so why would you put the title El Dorado if it's in Long Beach?
Because that's the name of the park.
Okay, and what street is that on, El Dorado?
Studebaker.
Studebaker. Okay, so that's a location. And what time does that bathroom open?
I believe it opens at dawn, so around 7 a.m.
Okay, so can you find someone that has definitives?
That has what?
Definitives. Because everyone thinks. There's no rules, no regulations, or, requirements for anything?
Our parks are open from dawn to dusk.
So that's 7 a.m. or 6 a.m.?
7 to 8 p.m.
Okay. Okay, so that's all the bathrooms?
Should be, yes ma'am.
It should be. So if they're not opening the bathrooms on time, who do you report that to?
That would be Nathan.
Okay, so do you have their number so I can report it?
Give me a second. 562 570 4895.
And that is the only park that you have knowledge of, and it's several?
I'm sorry, that's the only park that I have knowledge of, and what?
Is that correct? That's the only park that you have knowledge of recreation, parks and recreation, and you're unwilling to do some research to find other parks at park and recreation? You're not giving me any feedback on how to find it on my own at parks and recreation?
You could go to longbeach.gov/parks, and you'd be able to then find all of our parks and facilities online.
Okay, and that parks and recreation, you're only familiar with one park, and you said there's numerous. And you are unwilling to go to that site and do any kind of legwork and give me more feedback as a tourist?
I work in the reservations office. I'm familiar with some of our parks, but the city is so large, I don't.
I'm just trying to prove that I'm talking to con artists in person and on the phone that all they have is excuses for crimes that they repeatedly commit. Okay, so parks and recreation. You're telling me to go online. And what was your excuse again? I'm sorry. On why you have no knowledge with parks and recreation of the parks that you have in Long Beach? And very little knowledge of when the bathrooms open? What was your excuse again?
I was informing you that I work in the reservations office.
Okay, there's no one else that has knowledge? Since you are in, why do I keep getting people that are in wrong departments?
What department are you looking for?
Parks and recreation, someone that has knowledge on parks and recreation?
Do you have a specific question?
Yes, I'm asking for feedback on the different parks, how many it is, so I can tour it, and the bathrooms and all of that. The public bathrooms.
Got it. Bathrooms, I know the bathrooms should open at dawn, and they should close at dusk.
Okay, if they're not, who do you report that they're not? Does the city tolerate when the maintenance isn't doing their job?
I gave you the number to maintenance.
I don't know what to do. I'm just asking clarity. I'm just trying to prove that someone is indeed playing games with the bathroom, and your behavior is quite apparent that they are. That's an amazing, story to tell someone, and you have to prove that it repeatedly keeps happening. So I find it suspicious that I'm on my hacked phone asking about bathrooms, and you are not wanting to give me feedback or knowledge on the parks, recreation, and bathrooms. So that's a red flag that someone is indeed using government officials to play games, as they've been doing years. My phone's still covering for crimes. The cleaning person fled. That maybe who's breaking into my phone, hacking it. There, he's hiding. He's been doing this for a long, extended amount of time. That same area. No one will tell me, period. You can't give me any referrals. You said you do work in reception. That's why I got on my phone to place the calls, and for years I call, and no one ever has the answers. It's just it's the hamster wheel.
I understand your frustration.
There's no solutions?
If you are concerned about the bathrooms being open.
Now, I want to know the park area and prove that someone that has malicious intent is hacking my phone and don't want me to have knowledge of the attractions. They don't want me to know about the parks in the bathrooms. And I believe that you're a con artist. That it's my phone. I believe my phone network is hacked, and someone that is very powerful is controlling my calls. And like the email says, they're actors. So since the party don't want me to have knowledge of the parks and bathrooms, you are refusing to give it to me, even though you're parks and recreation. But since it's illegal, I believe you have all excuses like everyone else that's on my phone committing crimes. But they have a prerequisite to cover for the person that's hacking my device that's getting paid. So they have to just come up with numerous excuses on why things aren't getting resolved. Because it's a prerequisite that they don't. The tricky part is proving this. So there's no solutions on, getting the information that I call you for, park and recreation. Am I just simply wasting my time? You have no supervisor, since you said you're just reception, that has knowledge of parks and recreation? You said there's numerous, but you only have feedback on one?
Again, if you had a specific park, I would have to...
I don't have knowledge of the parks. As a tourist, that's what I'm trying to get insight on.
And then so I directed you to our website.
My phone's hacked. My
parks
phone's hacked.
listed.
So I'd like to get the feedback, some knowledge on the phone if I had rights. And since you said that you were with reception, are you able to go since my phone is hacked? If it's that simple?
Am I able to go where?
To the website. You said it was no problem. So are you able to go and give me that feedback since my phone's hacked?
I am not.
You think maybe the feds can help you? And other people that violate my rights? Are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, the sergeants still haven't called me back for the other crimes that were being committed. And they haven't called, numerous people haven't returned my calls in years. Like 90% of my calls aren't returned. Why would people not want me to know about the parks and the bathrooms? And numerous other locations about the attractions in cities and the resources and shelters and any kind of help?
I don't know.
Don't you think that's serious? To repeatedly experience? The bus drivers won't tell me about attractions either, and lie and ignore me on buses, and then cut off route information so I won't know. On buses I'm paying for. And then scam where I can't use the transportation and I'm paying.
I understand your frustration.
Would you find that suspicious? Why would you have parks and recreation that you don't want people to use? Oh, here's the menu now. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 that won't open the bathrooms on time. And then he blocks my path. And then when I ask to get through, he says don't talk to him. And they do it at several locations. In fact, they did it at several locations in one day. One location threatened to shut the bathroom down because they blocked the path and wouldn't let me through. I can't do a complaint on this worker playing games and won't open the bathroom? And this is parking?
That complaint would go through maintenance.
That's what I pushed the button for, was maintenance, and I didn't get maintenance?
No, I gave you the phone number to maintenance.
Okay, let me call right now. Let me call.
Okay.
Bye. What did I call?
Park maintenance.
Okay, your worker refuses to open the bathroom on time. I believe he has malicious intent. My abuser bribes people that run bathrooms.
Oh, so is it the aquarium bathroom?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
We're park maintenance.
Okay, what are you talking about? Is this the aquarium bathroom?
Because we had gotten a call earlier regarding the aquarium bathrooms, but those would belong to marine maintenance.
Okay, so does that mean that you're covering for the person that won't open the bathrooms and then scams so I can't use them?
No, because that's marine maintenance. We're park maintenance.
Okay, so here's the thing, for all these years, it's like ghost locations that are impossible to retrieve. So I call and call and call and get transferred to get nowhere. And then the place that I need is impossible to get. So they transfer me, and nobody can find the right location for years that I need to speak with.
Marine maintenance, because we wouldn't have the key.
Okay, well then what's the number? Because I keep getting transferred around and giving wrong numbers to cover for this man. It's happened years.
562-5701.
Hold on, you're going fast. 562.
570-1582.
And who is this?
That's marine maintenance, and my name is Sunny.
I've already called marine maintenance, and they keep transferring me around a hamster wheel. I've experienced this years. They just transfer me to you.
That wouldn't be our restroom because we don't have the keys for that one.
I just want to know who to do a complaint of this man with malicious intent that's scheming so I can't use the bathroom, because this happens in numerous environments. There's a safety concern if someone is shutting down public bathrooms and my access to them and forcing me outside.
Because we wouldn't have the keys for those.
I just wanted to know who to do the complaint to, and I keep getting transferred around in years of this. They're scamming, so I can't do complaints, and we're networking me around to get nothing resolved. I'm trying to prove it. It's a hamster wheel, deliberate.
Yeah.
It's meant to be impossible. Bought off and paid before I made the call. That's an amazing accusation, and you got to prove it. That's why all they want me to do is make calls. The government knows. So when I go in person, they tell me to leave and make a call to talk to their con artist. Okay, so let me call this number and see how this goes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You want me to transfer you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'd like to report an employee that is not opening bathrooms on time at the aquarium, and that has schemed so I couldn't use the bathroom. It's a repeated pattern, so I believe I need to report it in multiple different locations.
Okay, what's the address of the location?
They said that you were over it, and this is a repeated pattern, and you have no knowledge of a property you're over?
Well, technically, we are not part of the aquarium. There are restrooms outside.
So who is the ghost person that's over it? Because I've experienced this years on numerous calls.
So
who's the ghost that handles it?
We have 2 restrooms.
I just wanted to know who the ghost is that handles it, because I've been calling all morning to get transferred around. In fact, this has happened years. Who's the ghost over the property?
Yeah, so we have 2 restrooms.
I just don't know who the ghost of it is. So you have 2 restrooms with different people over the 2 restrooms?
So we have 2 restrooms near the aquarium. There's one near the entrance, and there's one near the back end of the aquarium. Which one are you at? Are you located at?
Okay, so you have one at the big front and then the one at the back.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I understand. You do?
Yes.
So what is the relevancy of you telling me?
So our department is marine maintenance. We have 2 restrooms over there in Rainbow Harbor, which are on the outside of the aquarium. There's one near.
Okay, so why won't you take the report of this man playing games and won't open it on time? Why are you giving me the runaround and hassling me?
I'm not trying to give you the runaround. I'm trying to clarify which restroom you are at.
The one I only see one area, one public restroom right here, and there's some in the front in the of the same one building, and there's some in the front and back, but it's one building.
Is that the one near the aquarium fountain, or is there?
I only know one possibility. This happened when I was ordering food. It was only one size, and she hassled me. I only see one bathroom.
And the city of Long Beach encourages you to celebrate safely by
This is how you know they're con
or by visiting a
and they're really committing crimes to keep me from using the bathroom.
outside are still
That's psychotic.
On top of these,
And when they get caught in lies, they transfer. They don't want me to know about the bathrooms, and they don't want me to know about the parks. That's the point of the proving that this is really happening to someone that'll do something about it.
Or go to longbeach.gov/fireworks for more options.
How serious? If they're doing such an extreme for petty, hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi. So, we have 2 restrooms. I understand that you only know that there's one, but I need clarification on which restroom.
I don't know which one. I'm asking you for clarification on the 2. You said that you only have knowledge of one. Can you express to me where the 2 of them are so I can give you clarity?
So, I'm trying to explain. There's an aquarium fountain, and there's a public restroom right across the way. It's near the water, near the front of the aquarium. Then there is a second restroom next to Pure Point Landing Sports Fishing, next to the big park by the lighthouse. Those are the 2 restrooms that we have over there.
Okay, the lighthouse. Is that by the Queen Mary?
No, I mean it's across the way from the Queen Mary. There's a restroom, and there's one place, it's like a little tiny shopping area. It's called Pier Point Landing Sports Fishing. It has a little baby bathroom next to it that people can access. And it's on the back end of the aquarium. Then we have the other building right next to the entrance of the aquarium, and that is a restroom, public restroom as well. And it's right next to the street. If you are outside of the restroom, you can see a fountain in the street. It's a little roundabout that there's right there.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, the fountain with the dolphins.
Okay. Yes.
That's where I'm at.
So that's the restroom that you're at.
Right, and you said there's one behind the aquarium?
Yeah, there's also one restroom behind the aquarium. If you follow the water in the direction of the Queen Mary, there's another public restroom back there as well. I just wanted to clarify which restroom that
I'm by the dolphins in the fountain.
Okay, so what issue did you have with the staff over there?
He's not opening the bathrooms on time and has schemed several different days, so I couldn't use the bathroom. He blocked my path. This happens quite often. He blocked my path and wouldn't let me through. And then when I tried to use the bathroom, and I said I can't get through, and he said don't talk to him. And then he was trying to scheme to deny me access altogether to the bathroom. And he won't open them on time.
Denied access, okay. Can you describe what the staff looks like, just so that I can...
He's in a truck, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. He's short, has gray hair.
Okay. Okay, I will let the supervisor, the custodial supervisor know.
So what time are these bathrooms supposed to open?
You know what? I'm not 100%.
We'll
sure
find out. Find out. I want clarity.
Yeah, I can put you on hold and ask her.
Okay, just put me on hold and find out. Hold on. Hold on. They're con artists. I'm just trying to prove that people are taking so much effort to keep me from using bathrooms. They have to get their lives straight to cover for this man. He is taking forever to clean that first stall. He has been cleaning that stall like 15 minutes. And it's taking you forever, if it opens at 8, it's not opening at 8. Because he has to clean them. It's still not open. But they're saying it opens at 6, it opens at 7, and then they don't know. It's a ghost time. It's a window. At numerous locations. Yes, people are lying about the bathroom, don't want me to use it. So I was trying to figure out what excuse you have for the time that it's supposed to open.
And what bathroom you are?
I have to start over again?
So I don't know what bathroom.
She didn't give you any description, and it took me forever. I got hassled for the first time to tell her where I was at. I'm by the, I'm asking you the time. I don't understand why people act like this over using the bathroom.
I said, I'm sorry, I'm not there, but I had to...
I wanted to know the time that they open, ma'am, and prove to the FBI that you guys act psychotic.
I'm asking you what bathroom you are.
I've already told you, ma'am, and I've already expressed this to another party. I just told you. Want me to tell you again where I'm at?
No, this is a different person. You're talking with
I just told you when you got on the phone where I was at. I'll just let the world know I'm by the fountains. Because when I paused it, then you pretended like you forgot.
What bathroom you are, sir?
Ma'am?
Yes?
What was your question?
And what bathroom you are? What restaurant? What is the IT restaurant?
The building by the fountains, ma'am. Is it several bathrooms by the fountains?
By the fountains? Okay.
So you have 2 bathrooms, and it's the 2 bathrooms, and it's that hard to figure out what time it opens for 2 bathrooms?
Sir, okay.
I'm just trying to get clarity. You have 2 bathrooms. People do this all the time, ma'am. You have 2 bathrooms, and it is that difficult to find out what time 2 bathrooms open?
Yes, it's difficult if you don't say the IT restaurant.
Okay, what time do they open, ma'am?
They should be open, I just told you.
What time do they open? I'm hoping the feds see a pattern. You don't want me to know what time they open, ma'am? You don't want me using the bathroom?
Open now.
What time do they open, ma'am? You don't want me using the bathroom?
What What is the ID restaurant?
What time do they open, ma'am?
I told you, they should be open now.
You don't want me to know the hours? I want to know the hours of the bathroom. You're refusing to give me the hours? Why would you refuse to give me the hours?
I don't tell you anything if you calm down.
Why would you refuse to give me the hours, ma'am?
I'm not refusing to tell you anything. You
Why
have
would
to
you
calm
refuse?
down and be respectful when you call in.
So you're blaming me for your inability to give me the hours for the bathroom? It's my fault? Because you don't want me to know the hours? You're blaming me?
No, I don't blame you for anything.
Okay, I just want to know the hours without you blaming me for your inability to tell me. I've been trying to find out 20 minutes.
That can be open about
There's a window? You choose when to open the bathroom?
6 o'clock.
They open at 6 a.m.?
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not opening the bathrooms on time. I need to do a complaint. They do this all over the place when I'm present. Why'd they move all the porta potties?
Okay.
You don't want to take the complaint of your worker being bribed to not open the bathrooms on time? And scheme so I can't use
You
them?
can file a complaint if you want, sir.
Okay, well, how do I file a complaint? That armies are trying to keep me from using the bathroom. It's psychotic and it's dangerous if government officials shut down public bathrooms because I'm present.
When they clean in the restroom, you cannot use the restroom when they clean.
That's not what I'm saying, ma'am. I'm saying that my abuse is psychotic and controlling government officials endangers my safety. Because if someone is shutting down public bathrooms in their abuse, that's a safety concern. That people are allowing someone with that personality type to do something like that. And then cover for them.
You cannot use it.
So you won't take the complaint that my abuser's bribing government officials to keep me from using the bathroom?
Sir, you can do whatever you want, but what I
You won't take that complaint? He has to continue not to give me access to the bathroom, like numerous other locations. That has to continue to happen. I can't complain about it because my rights have been robbed. I've been robbed of my rights for years. I'm trying to prove it. I couldn't complain about abuse. And in fact, I got punished for making complaints.
You can complain whenever you want.
Okay, well, I like to complain about this man possibly taking bribes and denying everyone access to the bathrooms in order to deny me access. Because it repeatedly keeps happening at numerous locations. And they remove like 15 porta potties. I like to do that complaint. Can you tell me how to do it?
What's your name?
It's Kiana. And then in addition, the police came and got me out of another bathroom, which is another safety concern. And then shut down access to other bathrooms at businesses.
Okay. Okay.
So how do I do the complaint is a question.
How you do the complaint? I don't know. You have to find out. I have the.
How can I find out if these places are ghosts and nobody will tell me? They won't tell me. They didn't want me to know about all the parks and recreation. They didn't want me to know about all the bathrooms. And if nobody, they don't want me to know about resources. And then I ask and ask and ask, and they transfer, and deny me feedback. How in the world am I supposed to know? It's meant to be impossible. I'm trying to prove it. It's a prerequisite.
Listen, I had your call.
You have a call?
Okay.
So you're over the properties and don't know how to do the complaint?
Let me talk. We cannot talk like that, sir. You call, I had your name, and I can talk with the employee.
Okay, do you want my number to call me back so we can get something done? Because that's psychotic for an abuser to be able to call government officials and deny someone access to bathrooms.
I cannot understand very well when you're yelling.
Why are you gaslighting me, ma'am? That's psychologically abusive. That's a form of abuse, ma'am. I've had to do that's a lawsuit if I could sue people for repeatedly blaming me for their abuse. That's emotional abuse, ma'am. The truth of it is you getting caught in lies about this bathroom, and like numerous other parties, you blame me for your abuse and criminal activity, just like law enforcement. That's what's happening. And that's abusive, emotionally. You're covering for the crimes being committed with the bathroom and blaming me for it. You don't want me doing the complaint is the truth. So, ma'am, I'm not sure how much it would be a preponderance of evidence for this living hell to end. But it's quite apparent that the city is involved in some kind of abuse situation. And I don't know why they wouldn't be held responsible if they were to get caught for doing so.
So
okay,
you wanna write down an email and send the email?
What's the
You
email,
want to
ma'am?
send the email? I can give you my email and you can send the email.
What's the email?
We can start from there, okay?
What's the email?
You want to keep you have a pencil? I give you my
I do.
email.
I'm asking you for it right now.
What?
I'm asking you for it.
You want my email?
Yes.
Address?
Yes.
Yes.
I experienced abuse. This is emotional abuse.
That's one thing.
Okay. Okay, my email address is Carmen.
I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked. This lady gets around. She holds up bathrooms. She was all on a little Tokyo or whatever they call it when I was at on the train. Now she's all the way over here holding up the bathroom. I try to remember faces of these guardians of bathrooms. So I still can't use the bathroom. They rushed to the bathroom right before me, two people.
Yeah.
Right before he finished cleaning them. So they open at 6 a.m.
Yeah, if you don't let me talk, sir, if you cut down, we can talk better, okay?
You're guess what I mean.
The company, listen, please, listen. The company who opened the restaurant start to open the restaurant about 5:30, but I don't know exactly what time they open the restaurant. So can be at 6 o'clock, can be at 6:30.
He's opened the restroom as late as 9 o'clock. In addition
No,
to
the-
that, when he don't open them on time, he cleans them. So if they're supposed to open, you are covering for his crimes, ma'am, or taking bribes to shut down access to bathrooms. You're covering for it, ma'am, and then blaming me for it. So, in addition, you don't want to know what the misconduct of this employee? You have to cover for it and then blame me for it?
What I can tell
Because
you,
while I'm talking to you, other people that have held up other bathrooms at other locations, they get around. And the email says that they're putting up cameras so the government can peep. That's why they're rushing into these bathrooms. And I don't know why it's not illegal if the government peeping. It should be. So they rush into all possibilities of the bathroom, and you know that they've already did it at other locations. And now they're here doing it at a new location. This lady gets around to do the same crap. Okay, ma'am, before other people come in, I guess they got the cameras hooked up for the government to peep. So maybe they trashed the bathroom out that quick. I don't know what's going on. I've tried to do complaints and use the bathroom, and people just don't. The government don't want me using it. I tried to flee the government. They stole my ID. Then come to airports and demand I leave Greyhounds. I don't know what to do. They don't want me to. They put me out of locations and then don't want me leaving them. It's impossible.
You can email, send the email, send the complaint.
I'm just trying to leave the government, man. They don't want me leaving them, and then I can't be. They put me out of locations and can't leave them. It don't make sense. If you don't want me to be there, then why won't you let me leave you? Then they're committing crimes with my vitals, so I can't replace my ID to get out this toxic country. They don't want me in it. Okay, ma'am. If I can't use the bathroom, I'm not safe being in this country. Thank you.